If you are a pro-firm trader or a full-time day trader looking for consistent profits, then this robot is what you need, the OTT Prime Scalper robot. In this video, I'm going to show you the backtest results of this expert advisor, and I'm going to tell you a little bit of the strategy it uses. As you can see from the screen, it places orders at the recent high or the recent low, and whenever it hits the order, it takes the trade and it trails the trade very aggressively. This robot has 90% win rates and a very low drawdown. The results speaks for themselves. I'm going to run the backtest for a period of 3 years, and you are going to see that it maintains the consistent profit, the consistent win, a win rate of 90% and a very low drawdown. I have my MT5 open now. Over here is the OTT Prime Scalper robot. You can right click on test, and here is the strategy tester. This robot is designed to trade 3 major currency pairs, that is the Euro USD, the USD JPY and the GBP USD. I'm going to start the backtest with the Euro USD. It is optimized for the 5-minute time frame, and I'm going to start this backtest from 2022 till date. I'm starting with a deposit of $1,000. Now over here the inputs, I'm going to explain some of the inputs so that you will know a little bit of how this robot works. Now over here is the time frame, and of course it is 5 minutes by default. Over here is the maximum allowed spread in points, which is 10 points. So this means that if the spread is more than 10 points, then it will not take the trade. Over here we have the magic number. This magic number should be unique for each currency pair. Over here we have the trading hours. This allows you to select the time of the day the EA trades. The first one we have here is London section start hour and London section end hour. We also have the US section start hour and US section end hour. You can change the settings as you want, but right here I'm going to deactivate the USA section and the USA section end hour, and I'm going to run it only on the London section start hour. From the London section start hour, I'm starting from 7 AM and I will end at 2 PM. Over here we have the order settings. We have the order distance from points. We have the expiration bars. This means that after an order has been placed, it's going to take 100 bars to complete before the order expires. We have the ENM, so these settings are okay, and I suggest you leave it just like that. Down here we have the money management. Now this is the risk percentage per trade, so I suggest to use 1 or 2. Coming down to the position management settings, we have the stop loss and TP, take profits, and they are 200 points for each. Coming down we have the chart display, and this enables you to edit how the chart looks whenever the EA is running on your MT5. So we are going to start the backtest now. As you can see, there are some period of consolidation, but overall the balance is going up and up. We started with a deposit of $1,000 and now we are heading to $3,000. Alright, the backtest is complete, and let us review. Now as you can see here, we have a total net profit of $12,000 and we have a gross profit of $30,000. This is over the period of 3 years. Profit factor is 1.7, the recovery factor is 11.3, the expected payoff is 6.4, and you can see the drawdown is just 11% over the period of 3 years. Maximum consecutive wins of 51 and maximum consecutive losses of 3 over the period of 3 years. So as you can see here, the profit factor is 91%. Now I want you to patiently watch as I run the backtest for the other 2 currency pairs, that is the USD JPY and the GBP USD.
Golden hearts turn into dust. The sun won't shine, the sea will dry, the stars die.
Now this is the backtest results for the USD JPY currency pair. We started with a initial deposit of $1,000, and the total net profit we had here is $64,000. Wow, and the gross profit is $143,000. The profit factor is 1.8, the recovery factor is 7.4, and the expected payoff is 27.9, and the drawdown is only 12% over the period of 3 years. Let us see the maximum consecutive wins and losses. The maximum consecutive wins is 73, and the maximum consecutive losses is just 3 over the period of 3 years. And you can see the profit factor is 90%, win rate 90%. Let us run this back test for the GBP USD currency pair and see the outcome.
Wish we met when we were kids. We'd have more time together in between. The sun won't shine, the sea would dry, the stars die. But no goodbyes, 'cause you're still mine. If we
Now the backtest results is done. This is for the GBP USD currency pair. Now we started with the deposit of $1,000, and you can see a total net profit of $8,000 and the gross profit of $30,000. The profit factor is 1.4 and the recovery factor is 9.6. The drawdown is just 10%. The expected payoff is 3.5. Let's come down to the consecutive losses and wins. Now the maximum consecutive wins is 55 and the maximum consecutive losses is just 3 over the period of 3 years. So as you can see, the result speaks for themselves. This expert advisor is a gem. It had a total trades of over 2,000 trades and it returned a 90% win rate. No crazy drawdowns, just steady growth. So the backtest just tell part of the story. If you want to see the live performance of this expert advisor of this robot, how it trades in real time, join our Telegram channel. Here we post updates of the robot's performance. There will be a link in the description or in the pinned comments which will take you to our Telegram channel. Download this bot and try it for yourself. I suggest you test it on a demo account before you decide to put it on a live account to confirm that it is doing exactly what it does during the backtest. So whether you are looking to grow your ProFirm account or you are just a day trader looking for consistent profits, the Prime Scalper robot is exactly what you need to grow your account. So check out our Telegram and see for yourself.